Good morning, children, and namaskaram to all our parents. I'm making this video on January 22nd, 2023. Yesterday, a parent who is by profession a doctor, who is a doctor by profession, met me along with his child. And that child looks to be very humble and very disciplined and a person having a decent character. But very unfortunate, that guy is not able to clear his CA inter. By the way, this video is useful for those students who could not clear their CA inter or CMA inter, who are struggling to clear their CA inter or CMA inter. See, as a responsible faculty or as a responsible academician, I'm doing this video. Don't think that every video that I'm going to make or every video I'm doing is only for the purpose of admissions. Not every video is for the purpose of admissions. There are certain videos which I'm making just because I feel that I have a commitment, I have a responsibility towards a community of CA and CMA students. I feel that it's my social responsibility. Unless I feel that I have a social responsibility towards the students of CA and CMA, I won't do this kind of awareness videos. Let me continue. As I just told you, I have a responsibility, I have a commitment towards the students. That's the reason I'm making this kind of awareness videos. And yes, you too have a social responsibility. You too have a responsibility. You too have a responsibility. What is that responsibility? You should guide your friends, and if not, at least share this video with your friends. Let me continue, my dear children. Are you struggling to qualify your CA or CMA examinations? Then this video is most suitable for you. As I just told you, yesterday, I met a student who couldn't clear his CA inter in spite of repeated attempts, and he's from Hyderabad. Of course, he's not from Masterminds. He's not from Masterminds. Earlier, he took coaching in some other institution other than Masterminds. And I honestly admit that there are many this kind of students, even in Masterminds also, who could not complete their CA inter or CMA inter examinations even after repeated attempts. And interestingly, surprisingly and interestingly, an unfortunate thing is majority of these students are able to qualify their CA inter or CMA inter examinations in the first or second attempt itself. But why do they are not able to get it done? Why they are not able to qualify in the first or second attempts? The reason is very simple. They are capable students. They are intelligent students. Their IQ level is enough to qualify CA inter or CMA inter either in the first attempt or in the second attempt. But they're not putting enough efforts. Though they have enough intelligence, their efforts are not enough to qualify these examinations. They are taking it very lightly. Because of this because of this poor attitude, I don't even call it as a poor attitude. Because of this improper attitude towards taking the examinations, they couldn't clear their examinations even after repeated attempts. Now coming to the main point of this video. I suggested that student not to go for the immediate attempt, since he already attempted for 3 times. He already attempted for 3 times in CA entry examinations. First attempt he made in 2020, if I'm right, or 2021. So due to pandemic, many students would have not taken the classes seriously, and that is a reasonable excuse. Second attempt he couldn't make it. Third attempt he couldn't make it, and repeatedly failing after this many number of attempts is also excusable if there are some reasonable grounds, if there are valid reasons. But very unfortunate in this case, even after attempting for 3 attempts, this guy is not able to score even 150 marks in the recent attempt. He scored near about 140. In such a case, this is not an advice given to only that particular student. This is an advice to all such students. Number one, having attempted for 3 to 4 times in CA inter or CMA inter, not able to clear. Number two, failed in the recent attempt with a miserable score. What do you mean by miserable score? So scoring 190, 180 is absolutely justified if a student has appeared for single group. Scoring 360, 370, 380 is absolutely justified if the student appeared for both the groups. See, to be very frank, I don't even consider such students as failure. Let us suppose that a student failed by getting 190. I don't even consider that student as a failure for the reason that a student is supposed to get 200 to qualify, whereas this student has got only 190. What is the shortage? Only 10 marks. So out of 4 papers, 10 marks, you just average it. The average score is only 2.5 marks per paper. That is very insignificant margin. Very insignificant margin. Technically they might have failed, but I don't even consider that such students as failed. So such students really deserve our appreciation, not just appreciation from team members of masterminds, but also the appreciation of their parents also. That deserve appreciation, that deserve a support. And we should not we should not guide such students to qualify. We should not tell that you shall qualify. We should tell that you can qualify. So there is a significant difference, and we should not tell them that you shall qualify. We shall tell them as you can qualify. You shall qualify is different from you can qualify. Now, again, coming back to the main topic. So I just told you there are certain category of students failing repeatedly and failed with a miserable score. In such a case, attending study hours and revision examinations is not at all an apt solution. Is not a remedy at all. Attending a crash batch is also not a remedy at all. So what these students shall do? Better you join for a regular batch, a 9 months or 10 months batch, either in masterminds or somewhere else of your choice. And if at all, if you want to join in masterminds, if you'd have taken regular batch coaching earlier in masterminds, either for CA Inter or for CMA Inter, now you will be given an additional discount. In addition to the discount that is eligible for all, that is available for all the other students, you'll be given an additional discount of 10,000. My dear children, 10,000 is not a small amount. It's not at all a small amount. See, some people may call, some people may tell that, see, 10,000 additional discount is not a discount, it's an additional discount. 10,000 additional discount is not a big deal. In such a case, ask those friends or ask those people who are commenting like such to pay your fees at least to an extent of 1,000 rupees. See, if they are not in a position to pay you 1,000 rupees, they're not, even though they're capable enough, they're not interested to pay you at least 1,000 on behalf of you. How can they call 10,000 as a small amount? And 10,000 additional discount in addition to the normal discount is not a small thing. And giving 10,000 additional discount not for one student, this may be for 5 to 10 students. In some cases it will be more than 10 students also. It's not a small amount, it's not a petty amount. Well, let me continue. So I advise all such students to go for a regular batch. So instead of appearing for single group in May attempt and second group in November attempt, better for such students to appear for both groups in November attempt. Since I'm making this video in January, the immediate next attempt will be May, and the immediate next attempt will be May, and the next attempt will be November. Instead of appearing group wise, it is advisable for them to go for regular batch, 9 months coaching or 10 months coaching, and attempt for both the groups in November. And in case of CMR, it is December. That is highly advisable. And before these students take such a decision, I have two advices. First of all, you please contact a senior who qualified as a CA or CMA. You please take a second opinion. See, I have given advice, and if required, you please take a second opinion from those students who qualified the CA final or CMA final. Second thing, you make a note of all those mistakes because of which you could not qualify your CA Inter or CMA Inter even after repeated attempts. You make a note of all those mistakes and make sure that you don't repeat all such mistakes under any circumstances, and get rid of your cell phone. This is not cell phone, this is cell phone. Get rid of this cell phone and you just stay with a basic phone or a keypad phone, which may cost you 2 or 3,000 rupees only. You shift your device as well. Instead of smartphone, you shift to basic phone. Basic phone. See, unless you take all these decisions and you follow all these decisions meticulously, you will not be able to see a positive result. Again and again and again and again, you may fail, and at last, you may permanently take a decision to leave these courses and to join for BL or BA or BBA or MBA courses. All the best. God bless you, my dear children. Thank you.